ATA because I said no to daughter's request to be in a high school musical. This stuff happens all the time. My ex is choreographing our local high school musical. Our daughter is in fifth grade and spends some time with her during musical theater practice. She sings, dances, and has a great, safe, fulfilling time. I think it's a great place and a great outlet, and she gets to spend time with her mom. X and I have a shared calendar that is updated daily or weekly, and we book out months in advance. My daughter is also a competitive gymnast and has gymnastics 3 days a week, including out of state meets, which requires a calendar. My daughter comes to my house for a week at a time. The first thing she says is, I want to be in the high school musical. Mom says it's okay. To which the first thing I think is, what's the schedule and does it interfere with your current commitments? I resent her mother because she schedules things during my time and oftentimes overschedules my daughter. She has no time for anything. Think 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. days for a fifth grader. In this case, she never looked at the calendar and she has a meet out of state the weekend of the performances at the high school. My ex is going to be missing the performances because she didn't look at the calendar as well. I feel like I never should have needed to be the bad guy to my daughter and say no to her at all. If her mom had looked at the calendar in the first place, she could have made the offer and then realized after review that she was already scheduled and broke it to her right there. Anyways, a few emails were passed back and forth, and I had several business-like things that basically said no and outlined the reasons. It was fully accepted by her after looking at the calendar that she could not be in the musical. Question is, do you think X owes me an apology for having me have to say no to my daughter and be the bad guy? Do you think she also owes an apology to our daughter for not looking at the calendar in the first place and getting her hopes up? To add, she favors gymnastics as it is her year-long sport. Edit. Wow, great advice here. I've since shared the calendar with my daughter so she can see her calendar. Should have happened a long time ago. I also talked to her about what she thought about me saying no. She said she was at first really mad at me, but then after some consideration and seeing the calendar, she was just more disappointed. I did learn some parenting and logistics perspectives here, and I so appreciate it.